Okay, so Ladyada, hi.
Hi.
So we're at my testing desk. It's not desk of Phil quite yet, but here's a tour of some of the things that I'm working on, and then I'm going to ask you some questions. So I have Swift Playgrounds from Apple. I'm playing around with that to do some testing, and then I got a Chromebook, some MacBooks with different OSs. We also have the Novena laptop. We're putting that together, an 8-port hub. This is currently running MicroPython with a CharliePlex wing, and that's Game of Life running, and just basically a lot of testing. Windows 8, Windows 10, Windows 7, and Windows 10. And then here's our Metro M0 Express, a microbit. Here's another Metro M0. And then I guess we'll start the tour with some of the things that you're working on. So this is the most interesting thing I think that people want to know about right now.
This is fresh, hot.
Yeah, what is this?
This is my first prototype for an ESP32 Feather, and it uses the ESP Waroom module. I think
Final color will not be red.
Yeah, this is just a prototype. I'm actually, what's funny is right after I sent this off, I'd redesigned this a little bit because it turns out that these two components aren't necessary. So I squished it a little bit and actually got it to be the same size as a Feather and add a resistor divider for battery. But you know, this is good to just start and get ready. And yeah, you can squeeze the module right between the headers. It barely fits, but it does fit. Okay. So
ESP32.
I haven't gotten this fully working yet because I have to install the ESP32 toolchain, but it's getting there.
Okay, and then this is a robot that we're working on. We have this now, but we're making it into a little MicroPython robot. And then this came in the mail. This, I don't know why we got this so early. This is Python for microcontrollers. There isn't a digital copy, and the publisher isn't selling it. I think this is a sample. Anywho, this is it. Can you go to the table of contents? There we go. Okay, well, this is a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, there's like some driver software that they're talking about.
Yeah,
and it's basically about the Pi board for MicroPython. This is Damien's board. Yeah. And some of the skins that he has designed. So it's kind of interesting.
Yeah. And then, this is one of your projects from a long time ago. We're looking at it because it reminded me of the microbit.
This is from forever ago. This is, oh wow, what's the name of this board? I can't even remember. This is from 15 years ago.
Wow, you made that.
I soldered it together. It's called Hot Pants. This was, yes, from about 2001. And this is from a class I took with John Maida on, it was like sketching with hardware, basically, the idea. And we used a programming language called, I think, Design by Numbers. And it was a little, you'd had a microcontroller board. This was just the display. This was not even a microcontroller. This was just like I think the registers. Maybe this was the microcontroller. It doesn't work. I have to figure out what is up with it. But you would program it in Pixie and have a little display. And it was I think it was a 8x8 dot matrix LED display. And this was kind of, very similar to the microbit, the idea of just having a very basic microcontroller, and all it did was display 64 pixels. So I found this while looking for something else, and thought it kind of reminded me a little bit of the microbit, a teeny bit, and it came with this enclosure. But I got to go look in my course information to see how the heck I programmed this. But I remember we had to solder this together. And actually, I think it wasn't PIC; it was a basic stamp.
Yeah.
We had basic stamps at the time, and so we used that, and I destroyed my basic stamp.
Okay.
It's $50.
Well, that's it for now. This is a quick tour of some of the stuff we're working on and doing. I'll have Ask an Engineer and Show and Tell tonight.
Yeah, this is the new TFT Featherwings. This is the prototype, also in red. So this is going to be actually live today. So
okay,
stay tuned for that.
Hit refresh on adafruit.com/new.
Maybe I'll hit refresh on this.
You can unplug it and plug it back in.
Fellow, yeah. Hold on.
Think.
Let's do this thing.
All right. Edo.
Meet.
Okay. Thank you.